Hello, and welcome to another episode of Ecstatic Dies a Lot. Where Ecstatic may or may not die a lot. Starting the stream off by dying a little bit. Welcome in, Sid. I feel like you should have texted me to ask if I were joining you. Yeah, well, I'm running a little late today. My duckling came down to see me. Because I haven't seen her since before Valentine's Day. So yeah, she came down, and of course that set me a little behind on things. She's still here. Say hello, duckling. I really want to play D2, but I really need to get through this one because I don't own this one, and I don't know when it's gonna get taken from the Game Pass. So I gotta remember all my buttons. I watched some gameplay of RE9 on best of the series I've seen so far. I don't think you need to worry about 7 or 8 first. Really? Oh, that's interesting. I've actually been avoiding seeing any of it, even though I've been really tempted, because I've heard some really great things about it. But, again, it's like... And I could probably sit there and watch gameplay of it, because I'd probably forget it before I got around to playing it, but that's not really the point. But new characters is a spooky atmosphere. Leon is a fighting atmosphere, and it combines all the previous aspects. Yeah, that's one of the few that I haven't pre-ordered slash really done because I'm so far behind. That's a lot of it right there. I'm behind, but I've heard some really great things. I even heard that it's going to be, the new direction, so to speak. Oh, really? It's that good? Really? I mean, I've got... See, now you've got me questioning shit. Alright, so I've got 1, 0, 3, 4. I have 2. So I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7. I've got these. I thought I had village. Maybe I... I do. I do have village. Was there one after village? Or is 9 after village? Village was... Okay. Whatever, I feel like it. Yeah, that's fine. I just couldn't remember if I had them all. Right. We went to Fort Jericho. He locked a bunch of people in the mines. I was just telling my daughter about this game and some of the choices that we'd had to make. I can't get in there yet. Right. That's what they said. So I have to go all. You got past bail. Congrats. You feel like you're channeling me now? You're dying all the time. There's a massive jump in difficulty between normal and nightmare. Yep. 3 did not have that kind of massive jump when you left normal levels, but it also had a lot more difficulty uh, settings than 1 or 2 ever did. More like 4. Okay, so we've got 2 shops, which we checked out. Oh, this last. Oh, that's right, Fernando. Or Ferdinando, or whatever the fuck his name. Ferdinando. I didn't like that one either. Okay, so we need to leave the town and go this way. Okay. We've done all we can. That's the one I wanted. I need to remember what my buttons are. Dodge. Oh, wrong button. Nope, wrong button. Oh, I have not told. So, Duckling, all of these choices I've had to make, Sin has disagreed with me on every one. She kind of giggled. She's not
An
terribly
innocent
surprised.
woman jailed.
Strange. The captain doesn't strike me as a petty tyrant.
Helen is right. The truth lies down there, somewhere. This is no coincidence. This all connects back to the curse.
I mean, as wolf pelts go, it's pretty. But I've more than enough of them. Folk in Boston are not short of wolf pelt. What do I do with this?
You're a merchant. Sell it.
I'd sell sunshine to the Spanish, but that is not the problem. We've more than enough wolf. Bring me a bear, and we'll talk.
A bear?
I could get 40... No, 20 pieces of 8 for a bear pelt, if it were in good condition. I'll pay you half that.
Half of 40 is 20. I'm the one risking my life out there. I'll take the 20.
It's a fabulous plan, and I'm so pleased you thought of it.
An excellent plan indeed. I see only one problem. There is no bear. Not out here. They're all gone. Gone to Boston, perhaps, to sell their pelts.
Well then, when they return they shall be naked and rich, and I shall sell them wolf.
Mm-hmm. Spain is known for being sunny. Maybe you should move there. In general, Spain and Italy top your list for favorite wine. Alright, so, nope. I am going the right way. Oh, can I use the, ooh, shucky ducky, I hope I can.
Ready for another ride?
I can. Yay!
Circumstances aside, this is quite romantic.
Swarming hordes of spectres aren't to your liking.
They are if I'm with you. Not a fan of this breeze, mind.
Not as romantic as you'd thought, eh?
Maybe now's the time to ask you to marry me.
Try it and I'll cut the rope.
I would love to visit Spain, Italy, and Greece. Alright, so we came this way. This way. Uh-oh. Oh, hey, doggo. Bad doggo.
Move it!
I don't need to yet.
Ah, shut it.
Boom, bitch. There we go. We had to have been in here before, right?
I love doing that.
We had to have come through here, right? We did. Because this is where we found her, that chick that we ended up saving, right? Why are you eating in the kitchen? Fair. Just odd, because I've never required you to eat in the kitchen before. Okay.
What a beautiful view.
Every morning I wake to a better one.
Oh.
You trying to charm me, lady? I'll warn you. It should definitely work.
Hmm? Okay.
Now would be a good time to speak a few words of power, just to be sure.
It's an elite, huh? You recently read that this game wasn't... Yeah, it wasn't. Uh, it did not do well. There was complaints about the mechanics. There were complaints about the story. Mostly that it was just slow. And the mechanics, if I remember correctly. I think that and people don't like... All right, there is... People like where they can make choices and it can affect the world around them. But at the same time, they don't like making those really hard choices. Like in Fable, when you make those choices, the game is campy. It does seem a lot like Tomb Raider, and that's been successful. True, but Tomb Raider also came from... The new Tomb Raiders are reimaginings of the original. Right, you're not using the controls. And I can say I don't much care for the way the controls are set up either. But this is an elite. Is that the one I need?
I summon you now!
I'm right here, you know.
Ooh! You fast. Oh, you are fast.
Reinforcements!
I have another in sight.
Fuck, I missed him.
Never mind. I'll do this myself. Alone again, huh?
Stay down.
Head. Ow. Why is it blowing up? Why did it blow up? Or was that something I did?
This isn't over yet.
It's not? Nope. It really isn't. Yeah, so it did not do very well, which makes me kind of sad because I think this would be this one, along with Murdered Soul Suspect. I really loved Murdered Soul Suspect. And the company folded right after, you know, it was published, and which makes me really sad because I think it would have been a great series of games. This also tells me that it would be, the story itself seems like it would be a really great series of games, but there's just, and I don't know, that maybe it's just because I haven't gotten further into it that I'm not seeing the same issues that I was reading about, or really? That was it? I mean, I guess that's not bad. I got some resources. I'm just a little surprised. But I don't know.
Something's concealed.
But I remember one of the reasons I hesitated so long and I haven't bought it yet was because of some of the reviews. And I didn't want to pay full price for something that I wasn't sure I'd enjoy. But then, of course, when it would go on sale.
Blocked. I hope there's another way in.
And the reviews really made me hesitate, so I didn't even purchase it when it had been on sale. And then when I saw that it had
Focus, Red. Back down to hell.
I love the fact that it was stuck in the wall there. Really? Really? Stop hitting me!
Have a bit of this.
Bitch cakes. So when I saw that it was on Game Pass, I figured I'd give it a shot. Now the next time it goes on sale, I will probably purchase. How do I get down there? Because that's where I obviously need to go. But like the choices in Fable, the game is campy. So you really can't take much of it seriously. There's only really, in this Fable series, there was one area that I really just didn't like where I had to turn off the volume and everything because of what was happening. the choices hit way too close to home, I think, for a lot of people. So before I do that thing, but if I remember correctly, the biggest review issues were interesting. Mechanics.
Can't use this one.
Then what is it there for? Mechanics and just the fact that it was slow, and people found that boring. Because even though, I mean, you compared it to Tomb Raider, and on the one hand, you're right.
What is lurking here?
Time to work, Banisher.
But Tomb Raider has a lot more going on. The funny thing is, you haven't been personally conflicted about these choices, although I totally get why there's a problem choosing something. And that's... I mean, honestly, I only ever had a real issue with the one. The others, not so much. But I think the biggest bitches about this were the,
Banishers. I see you found your way.
Sebastian, what are you doing here?
or just that the game moved too slow for some people and the mechanics were clunky, apparently. I think. But whatever they were, I remember they really put me off buying it for the longest time.
Difficult though it be to walk these dark tunnels,
Pardon me.
I'll guide you as best I can.
You don't have to come, or your help is welcomed.
Thank you. When you're searching for the source of the wrath of the hordes of the dead, it's nice to bring a friend.
I fear their anger justified. This place knows much tragedy.
All right. Tell us about Helen, about Pennington's actions. We'll wait to do the top one since that's the quest line, but tell us about Helen or about Pennington's actions.
Tell us a little more about Helen.
I'm not sure what more I could tell you. My wife is a strong woman. What you see is what you get. Every day I feel blessed to have a partner and best friend by my side. I had never expected her. When she came into my life, I came home to myself. Made me want to be a better man.
Oh, I know the feeling.
She gave me a handkerchief. I died clutching it. A symbol of our love. She was and is ever in my thoughts. She is my world, now until the end.
Pennington did a great and terrible thing. Your death must feel like an outrage.
I am a soldier. I took the shilling. Death is part of the bargain. One dies so many may live. I served the sick and the dying. When my turn came, I was ready. But now, in the fort, there is no noble sacrifice. One dies, so all may also die.
What shall we find down there?
The rage of the Forsaken. They trusted him. He betrayed them. He abandoned them.
This is going to be an interesting one.
I doubt they can be placated.
Hey, Duckling, check it. This case. Alright. Sickness started to spread. So they locked all of the ill and potentially ill, along with doctors and nurses, in the mine. And let them die. Now, during
must
the time
press on.
period, we're talking about
Stay close.
1700, give or take a few years. Think about the medicine
Whenever
of the
you're
time.
ready.
That was something you kind of had to do, but apparently there is more to it. Because it may also have something to do with the curse in the land, which is being fed by a nightmare. Literally, that's what they call her, is a nightmare.
Not far now, till you find what you need. I hope.
Pity. I was enjoying this wee promenade.
I thought for sure Murdered Soul Suspect would have been a fantastic game series if they'd made more than one. This, at this stage, I think would have been...
Oh, fantastic.
I think you can get down from here.
I also believe at this stage... would have been great. Because they could have gone so many different two different directions, honestly. Following the choices of this game, either she stays dead, and instead of ascending her or banishing her, you keep her with you, and you go on more cases in different areas. Still with the option that you could ascend her or not at the end of it. Or you bring her back and you go on new cases and completely rewrite what Banishers really are. And you would have to put up with different cultures, ghost stories. Kind of like in Tomb Raider, where they deal with the different cultures and artifacts. Shit like that. But I also know that gamers are really
Everything all right?
finicky.
Let's just get this over with.
I guess finicky might be the wrong word, but it
Shall we?
they can be loyal. Well, they are loyal, but it doesn't take much to piss them off. Your average gamer. And I have found personally that the games that I love and would love to have seen continue, for whatever reason, most mainstream gamers are since that's where they're pushing, gets pushed for, and the money gets made. Our viewpoints are quite polarized.
Pennington ordered the barricades fast. I barely had time to bid Helen farewell.
That must have been hard.
A soldier is called to sacrifice.
he says that, you know, soldiers are called to sacrifice, right? Just put cows and spiders in into a Diablo expansion. During one of my classes for my degree, we had to do some research and whatnot, and I chose irradiated food because they talked about it like it was a commonplace thing, irradiated food, and I really couldn't find anything in the grocery store. But when they first brought that, and this was, you know, I think 50s and 60s originally, you know, they tested the safety of that shit on soldiers. And this guy, you know, just said, you know, he takes the shilling, he does, New Eden in the sense of, let's see, New Eden Curse, the loss of the sense of time. I'm afraid to read my previous pages and realize I have only written down incoherent babblings for months. I have tried to keep track of time by carefully noting each say in a separate notebook, but some days it is like I'm not sure anymore that I marked the previous day, as if too much time had passed since I added a tick on the paper. Too often in the last weeks I have found myself by the shore or the cliff of the or the mill without remembering how or when I went there. And when I ask around what day we are, it is like nobody can give me the good answer, and at least the same answer. This is the curse, all right, always more insidiously poisoning our minds. I think this is my last attempt to remember what happened to us all. Working is the only thing that matters, and help me go through each day. I must not forget to work. Tomorrow I shall throw these pages away, as I promised to do so long ago. I must not forget to go to the hill where the wind is the strongest. Well, we know he's gonna wake up. Hold it.
This isn't over yet.
Get lost, won't you?
The spirits of these soldiers were angry.
Well, duh.
Soldiers weren't spared. Those not taken by sickness or thirst died of despair.
Which one took you, or I'm sorry,
Which one took you?
Despair. Most definitely.
Alright, so we can go up there, or we can go through there. No, we can't go up there. We'll be coming down from there, I'll bet. I lost my train of thought. Fuck. It derailed. Alright, we are locked and loaded.
These tunnels go surprisingly deep.
In its heyday, it was quite the operation. You see this lift?
Ugh.
It goes all the way down.
Now I wonder, was I wrong? I was. Wasn't. Or I was wrong, rather. How do I get there? Cows and spiders. So bad. And I finally understood why people were so mad about that. It was so bad.
Cart upon cart rose to the surface, piled high with ore.
What? 37, supposed to go up to the. It is currently 57 degrees out right now. It's supposed to be 60 something tomorrow and 70 Monday. I think. And then it's supposed to stay in like the 40s and 50s.
What's over here?
More tunnels blocked off. More death in the dark.
I don't think. Was it simply that these people were sick? Because if that's all, that's understandable. I mean, there's not a whole lot to be done.
The words of a ghost may resonate here.
But if he did something else, which is what I think happened. Yeah, it's been raining off and on. It's supposed to be absolutely raining tomorrow. Minor doll. Not sure where this is supposed to go.
Did the miners abandon their work when sickness hit?
They worked till they could work no more.
You mean they worked until their bodies fell?
Ghostly voices stay in this place.
I told Gray the tunnels were hellish hot. But Wilson says he can't do much about it. Keep feeding the furnace, says he, if you want your meager pay. That sounds nasty. You alright?
Wouldn't fancy working here with the furnaces running.
The work men did here was meant to make New Eden rich.
Nope, wrong button. I've got my windows open, my heat's off. What's this? A letter from a miner. Sweetheart, I write to you direct because your mother told me you were sad to hear my most recent news. All is well. We are locked in for our safety, that the disease may no longer spread. We have nurses to tend us, and the men of the train band bring us food and water and other supplies. Soon this will all be over, and I shall come home. We shall go fishing on the river and play with Dudley. I shall teach you to shoot. That shall be our little secret. Help your mother in the house and at the market. Look after your brother. Say your prayers and stay strong. I shall see you soon. Your father, who loves you very much. Okay, so far it's reading exactly like it should.
I know.
I have 2 out of 3 dolls. So where's the 3rd one? That's what I thought.
Stuck, damn it.
There's a strong spectral presence down there.
A lot of us died down here.
Well.
What the hell was that?
Uh-oh.
They're coming.
Feet on the ground.
There's more of them.
Reinforcements!
Oh, what? Okay. That wasn't so bad.
Nice of you to join us, Sebastian. Care to explain what the hell we just heard?
I can't.
What now?
I say we push past the blockade. Follow me, please.
I get the feeling he doesn't even know what's going on down there. Wrong button. do only have 2. Do the rats die if I shoot them? They do not. They do in Tomb Raider. What's that? Powder tally. 3, 4, 2, 4, 3. I mean, fairly considerate. Consistent, not considerate. Hey, look what we found.
Enough powder to kill us all.
Enough powder to kill you, you mean?
Aye. Enough powder to kill me too.
I wonder what he did.
Something wicked is tied to this.
There we go. I saw the Ice Cube version of War of the Worlds. It's the worst movie of the last time. It wasn't great, but I actually found it enjoyable. Popcorn movie. Not nearly as bad as anything I've ever.
Unclean spirit, be gone.
What did we take? Take it. I don't know.
What's this?
A makeshift checkpoint. The halfway mark.
Okay.
Are they expecting to face a regiment?
In a way. They knew the dying would try to fight. We had to keep them from infecting the rest.
Charming.
Can't blame a man for wanting to make it home alive.
No. It can't be that simple, though. Nothing must leave the mines. So what did he do? It can't be as simple as just leaving the sick and dying in here to die. Lieutenant Priest, you disappoint me, soldier. Folk outside await your words of comfort from within the mines. I could not read them your most recent report. We face a formidable crisis, and each must play his part in preventing the spread of the disease. If they will not, you must persuade them. This is the mark of a leader. After this letter reaches you, I will wall up the mines. The quarantine will hold, and so will you, son. Remember your training when this is over. I look forward to welcoming you and all those you saved to reward you for your courage. You are the last line of defense, Sebastian. Be brave, be strong, stand firm. Saul Pennington.
Why would Pennington cut off the food?
He decided we weren't worth saving.
And there it is.
Damn him to hell for it.
Reason enough for a Spectre to rage. Press on.
The living quarters are ahead, if you insist.
How many people did he starve to death? 5 boxes of ammunition, 2 loaves of bread, coffee, 3 blankets. Exit from it. How many people did he kill who weren't infected? Or were getting better? Of course, he'll try and justify it because they were sick. They could have spread it.
We play games as we wait to die. We'll need to stop at some point.
Oh, hey.
Here would be all right.
None must approach the entryway on pain of severe reprimand.
Harsh rules, Sebastian. Yours?
I regret the necessity.
You said you were a bystander, yet you wrote reports to Pennington?
I hoped if he knew what was happening, he'd do something.
Ooh. Rifle body shot damage is increased by 100%. That's nice. That is great. If we're going after something with weak spots. But I think that's... We'll see. Let's slide it and see what we can. Did you shut the light off in the kitchen? Are you done in the kitchen? Can you shut the light off? Thank you. Oh, and I've got to kill a scourge. Evil can now safely return to the kitchen. I'm still just wearing the first one that he, harms. Alright. Cool. Games we play while we're waiting to die. How many people did he starve to death? Well, we know he's gonna get up.
They
Oh.
never learn, do they? Ride it out.
Okay, that wasn't so bad. So what do you think, Sin? How bad is this gonna be? Don't forget you've got Milky Ways there, or did you eat them all? I also have Twix over here. Depends if you can talk to it or not. Does there have to be a fight? I don't know, man. We haven't been able to talk to the other scourges because they've basically lost their humanity, is what they keep implying here. Is the reason that this shit is happening is because they've gotten so angry as the dead and whatnot that they've forgotten their humanity and won't see reason.
This miner was shot. Was there a mutiny?
There was. We failed.
Why did you not mention this before?
My heartfelt apologies. I suppose the memory was just too painful.
If it were just the sick and the dying, I don't think they would have turned into this. I mean, people don't want to die, especially like this. But I would like to think that if it were just the sick and the dying that had been locked. What the hell?
What is that?
This is no ordinary spectre, that's for sure.
Perhaps in our pain, screaming to be free, we made chains.
More importantly, how do we break them?
I see a weak link.
I see a weak link. You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Red, I see a weakness. Let me show you.
In a minute. God, you're in such a hurry. Exploring. I'm glad to know that those are spectral chains. I was about to get really concerned. Where did you go? Aha. I would love the opportunity to actually try and talk to these things before we have to kill them. But so far, it hasn't allowed us that.
Whatever's down here did not like that.
That was only one section.
Reinforcements!
That corpse is gonna shoot. Think you could take on a ghost? Watch your step.
Ooh.
Ride it out.
God, you're tougher than a gadfly.
Come on. That's what I was trying to do.
Bastard.
There we go. Okay, that wasn't nearly as bad as it could have been.
Red, look at this.
What's that mark mean?
I've seen it in books. Necromancy. Corpse raising, spirit control, that kind of thing.
Ever heard of a ghost able to raise the dead and control them?
I thought they were myths. Perhaps I was wrong. But we do our work. Come on, let's break these chains.
Theory. Pennington was trying to raise an army of the dead to fight the dead?
Bit more efficient than cannon powder.
Yeah, I think if it were just the sick and the dying, it wouldn't have turned into this. Then again, maybe it would have because of the necromancy marks. But the dying must die alone.
They told us to stay put for a few days, and we listened. When days turned to weeks, we made do. Now food's running low, and they've bolted the doors. We must act now, before it's too late.
He locked soldiers down here. And then he starved them. Why, though? I mean, I can't think that there's a good reason. I absolutely cannot think that there's a good reason. Those who attack militia or nurses will be isolated and starved. This is where we came in, right? Yes. Okay. think I'm lost. Not entirely sure the purpose here. But I'm betting... Oh, found the purpose. Okay. Problem is... I want to shoot. I wonder if I can shoot it. I can! That makes me so much happier. I was afraid for a minute that I was not going to be able to do that. Clocks go forward Sunday morning. I'm glad you said something because I didn't know.
Why were these galleries walled up?
I don't know. The walls were there when we got here. As if our predecessors had a reason for blocking it up.
Oh boy. I bet they dug into something they shouldn't have. Order for the disposal of the dead. Quickly wrap the body in cloth until no skin is visible. Cover the mouth and nose for fear of vapors. Bury the body at the back of the cave and seal the grave with stones to prevent miasma and contain the stench. Those galleries were blocked off because they're full of the dead. To my love trapped in the mountain, I hear the food is bad, so I pack this loaf of bread and shall beg Terence to make sure it finds you. It must be terrifying to be alone in the dark with the sick and dying. I know you care for them well, but please think of yourself, think of us, when at last they reopen the mines. I want to see you walking out. Sebastian Priest's last reports to Captain Pennington have been read to the public, and heartwarming it was, too. It soothes my soul to know everything is going well. Rough though he may be, the captain cares. I'm sure he'll stop at nothing to save as many as he can. I'm proud of you. Every day I pray the captain announces your imminent return. Love you, Jolly. Your Abram.
Pennington thought everything was fine. Really?
He lied. He manipulated them all. He must face justice.
Oh,
We want proof.
What more do you need? The captain must pay.
oh dear. Sebastian. This is how angry specters are made, and this is how they get banished. I understand.
Spectral stains block the mechanism.
I feel something close.
Do you now? We're still missing a piece of the puzzle, and it's driving me a little bit batty. As it should. I mean, I know that's the whole point. Can't get up there. How do I get up there? That's not ominous or anything. Oh. Any who try to leave will be shot dead. Am I doing it right? I mean, my phone updates automatically, but I have 2 clocks. One on my wall, and then, of course, my microwave, and I would have been seriously confused. How do I get over there? So now I need this again to go back down this way. I think. You got any big plans for the weekend soon? Nothing? Oh, now you won't let me use it again? Ugh. How do you expect me to get up there then? Aha. Oh, wrong button. I'm gonna have to start getting used to that again, is hearing the voices outside. Now that the weather's warming up, there's gonna be a lot more people going outside and being outside and shit. It's gonna trip me out. I might have company this weekend. I was told they were coming to see me. But they tell me a lot of things. Some of them are even true. Okay, so we're gonna, can we just tie? Great. Awesome. I'll leave it there. I'm lost. Okay, that's where I came in. That goes to the down. Okay. That'll come up for whatever reason. Now I need to go this way. Yes, okay. I know where I'm going now, sort of. I'm slightly less confused. But only ever so slightly. What? Here we go. Man, seeing these rock formations and the way they're painted really makes me want to play Skyrim again. I haven't touched that in like months. Well, this is gonna be fun.
An echo whispering to me.
Lay down your weapon, Prospector, and stand away. I'll not say it twice.
Hear me. I'm not your foe.
Obey the order. Put the pickaxe down.
Your uniform won't protect your son. Your officer will bury us all. He'll bury us all.
He'll bury us all. He meaning Pennington, right?
Who else?
But why? That's the part that I still don't get.
The chain goes that way. Could you reach it by those carts?
Which cards? What cards? absolutely am. I wonder if it'll let me use it now. No. It just was off-centered. I was gonna say, what the fuck am I doing wrong? You actually follow your Sims to school? I made more work for myself. That's alright, though. Man, that kind of upper body strength. And I mean, I guess I can kind of see with this game how it really seems slow. But again, I'm still not displeased at all by it. where's the control for that? Not that it really can do anything. But I can stop it right there. Perfect.
Damn, that was close.
I wasn't even paying attention. The bridge went out. Yep. Completely expected. Oh. So I went to the dispensary today. And I was talking to the bud tender. And I decided to buy a drink. And we were talking about it, and I had mentioned that I'd had other drinks than I had drank them while I was streaming, which got talking to what I was doing, or where I streamed and what I streamed and all this, that, and the other thing. And I'm like, I'm terrible. I have like one consistent viewer. And by the time I left, she had my Twitch handle and everything, apparently. She's gonna check me out.
They've get back up. They brought more friends.
Really? So they did.
You're done.
Sebastian, what is this place?
It's nothing. It's only... The people were angry. And for good reason.
Rebel camp.
Ah. Day will come. Okay, so Pennington locked them down here. But it started with the epidemic. But then he starved them. And then there's the necromantic symbol. So did the people that were down here put the necromantic symbol there so that they could come back and kick his ass? Or was Pennington doing something else? 3 strips, 1 ball of spirit, 1 decoction. Rock in the shape of the bird. Patchwork of hand sketch maps pinpointing the militia presence. Checkpoints.
Weapons, sabotage plans. Just how bad was the revolt?
Not as bad as Pennington burying us all alive.
That's no answer.
No, it's 2 whole loaves, 5 boxes of horses. One biscuit per day per person, 1 slice of bread per meal per person. Try to keep sausages as long as possible. They keep well and could help us.
What's this? A black market shopping list.
Can't be. We had few rations. Many starved.
Captain Pennington's diary, the point of catastrophe will soon be reached. Following your advice, I implemented the strictest measures against the sickness. They have failed. I now believe the disease unnatural. Even with complete isolation, new cases appear. My last men will not hold out much longer. We lack food, water, candles, oil. Soon we will be on our knees, trawling the darkness for crumbs. I've hidden some biscuits and water. In 2 days I'll refresh myself and sneak out of the living quarters to reach the closed entrance. I will knock on the barricade. 2 hits, then 3, then 2. Be there, please.
All right, Sebastian, fess up. What's going on?
What matters is that Pennington must pay. There is nothing else.
There is definitely, definitely more.
Sebastian Priest, in the mine you were to tend to the sick. Instead, you afflicted them.
What? No. This is a heinous lie. I gave my life for them.
You turned into a tyrant until revolt emerged among the exhausted survivors.
They must have gone mad down in the dark. Their rage found a target in me, the captain's man. I died innocent. I died a hero.
Oh boy. Murdering coward or lied? I'm going with lied. Because he did what Pennington told him to, but...
You lied to yourself, to your men, to us. You lied to your wife. Why did you really come back?
I didn't. I never did that. It's not me. It's all a lie. I love Helen with all my heart. Pennington must pay. You must make Pennington pay for his crimes.
You'll not get away with this, Sebastian. Come back here, you coward!
I don't think he's coming back.
So Pennington cut off the food. And then priests I don't know, this is there's something else we are missing. There's got to be. I mean, Priest wasn't innocent. He started out that way. I don't know. This one's not going the right way. Don't think I can. Nope. I'm lost. Militia or nurse who takes sick must join the quarantine, right? Rudimentary saha covered in blood and badly damaged. Page, June 22. Last night I had to amputate a miner's arm. He was shot during the attack on the checkpoint. His life was not in danger, but he was losing too much blood and Sarah and I could not stop the bleeding. Neither of us was trained in amputation, but I was the older one, so I did the deed. The sound of the saw on the poor man's bone as he screamed like a devil shall ever echo through my soul, though I live till I'm 90. There was much blood. Sarah turned and vomited on the floor, but I couldn't stop. I was already halfway through the bone and kept sawing till it was through. I thought that would save him, but he took sick. He died. His name was Gerard. Or Gerald. Jared, perhaps. No matter now. I've not seen Sarah since. My belly aches with the strain, I hope, and nothing worse.
Red, come see this.
Where are you? Oh, hey. Oh, fuck. Okay, fine.
Shall we?
Sure. How? Ah.
Path is clear.
We go deeper.
You bastard!
Whew.
Don't fret. We're coming for you.
Ah.
I can't believe Sebastian lied to us all. To Helen.
Is this why the creature is angry? I would be.
Perhaps. Sebastian wants Pennington to be punished at all costs, and I'm not sure why.
I think we're still missing something. Hey, would you go change the water out on the shrimp?
Christ, where are we now?
Belly of the beast.
miners, left to die in sickness and starvation. Helen was right. This was an atrocity. But she blamed the wrong man.
But did she, though? I write these words to any who will read them because someone has to tell the truth of what happened here in Fort Jericho, New England in the year 1688. I have stolen pen and paper from a guard in what is now my prison, and with it I shall speak. My name is Hazel Upchurch. I was born in Scarborough, England, in the winter of 1667. My parents were... She's 21. Okay. Parents were shopkeepers. I had 3 brothers, and my life was very ordinary until at just 19 years of age, I left for the colonies, placed my hope in the New World. I arrived in New Eden in the spring of 1687 and found work as a seamstress, a milkmaid, and a lady's maid. Having some experience with the care of the sick, in the following winter the train band struck out for Fort Jericho to deal with an epidemic, I volunteered my services. Lieutenant Priest readily accepted. The sickness first affected the men mining in the mountain beneath the fort. Lieutenant Priest had them walled up under orders from the Captain Pennington, supposedly to prevent the spread of the disease, and then he walled himself in with them to care for them as he would have it. He does not care for them. He cares only for the medal that awaits him. I've seen the real Sebastian Priest, and he is cruel. This brave hero walled men up alive. Few dare speak of his inhumanity. If I ever leave here, I shall do it. I shall speak, though I be the first and only. I'm cold and hungry. I believe I shall die here, forgotten, but this is my voice written down, that one day the truth be known. Sebastian Priest may burn in hell for what he did. Did he now? But Pennington still ordered it, yeah. At what point... And how do I get over there? Damn. There's that symbol again. And here's the other thing. It's like, at what point did it become... did the hero become the villain? And did what Pennington do have any effect on that? Which I'm gonna say yes.
A lot of men were locked in here.
Left to the pit, only restrained by the fear of falling.
Priest obviously snapped, but... I don't know, this is... I think we're still missing...
More efficient than cannon powder.
I think we're still missing something. If Pennington hadn't ordered it, would Priest have ended up the way he did, thus causing the fall of the others? But Priest still had free will. But again... And they're not likely to give us any more information that'll make it more cut and dried. I mean, why would they do that? There's... Damn it. Got it. Okay. I'm lost again. Oh, right. Okay. Yes, I know it's in there. I can see it, but it won't let me hit it. This is obviously... If you go by guilt, Pennington should be forgiven. Wait. But Pennington still ordered. Pennington is racked with guilt, but Priest is not. Priest. If you go by guilt, Pennington should be forgiven. Yeah, the remorse thing. There is that. Godzilla. But at the same time, this has something to do with the nightmare.
The sight of them makes me wonder if their resistance was even worth it in the end.
You're standing amidst their bodies with nothing but silence for your answer. What do you think?
And that woman... See... This is why I'm wondering if we're still missing something, because they really hinted at the woman who is the nightmare having something to do with this, other than it just being part of what she is doing. And I wonder, and Pennington seemed to have, they implied, if I remember correctly, and of course that is always the crux, isn't it? They implied that Pennington had an affair with this woman and may have locked her in here with them to get rid of her. At least that's the way it sounded.
That body. These must be Sebastian's remains.
Curious. Priest said he was the last to die. Said he shot himself when hope ran out. That someone stove this fella's head in with a pike.
Somebody killed him. Who
This
killed
was
him?
no romantic suicide. This was bloody murder. Plus, there's no ghost tie. And look, the mark from before.
No ghost tie. So why did he not pale and become a spectre like the rest?
Sebastian told Helen a story. His prominent chest wound was part of it. But it's a fiction. He spun her a lie.
I'm starting to doubt the lieutenant's ghost. I think it's an effigy of Sebastian sent to get close to Helen. Maybe even to Pennington. Not a spectre. Something more elaborate. But what? And why?
Okay, so this changes things even more. Through her husband.
Sebastian is a doll, stuffed with stolen memory, made by whatever lurks down here.
I must tell Helen. Or the truth will ruin Helen. I don't know.
Whatever about Helen. First we need to find the doll maker.
That's true. I wish they gave me more time on those answers. Because I barely get a chance to read it before I've got a fucking answer. Oh, you're not gonna let me hit it from here? Why not? Oh shit. There we go. Okay. So Sebastian's not even... Now what? So now I also wonder if Pennington is guilt-ridden, or it's more like regret because he knows his actions have caught up with him.
Throwing a tantrum, are we?
Ah! There we go.
Not today. Spectral fire inbound.
Ow.
I sickened here. Lost in the dark. And one by one they died.
We'll soon be out. Together.
The little boy in me would appreciate you staying close.
Now I'm really curious what tale they're gonna spin. And who's actually... So, was Priest actually an a-hole then? Was he really the a-hole here? There's obviously a third party at work here. Moves so slow. Yes, Priest.
I know the stink is long since gone, but I swear I smell it anyway.
More chains. Sound like an amendment to rule number 1. Kill them all, prioritize the a-holes. Ooh, yes, I like that. Kill them all, prioritize the a-holes.
They never again saw the sun.
The thought scares you.
Aye.
Yep. Similar fear. Part of the reason I hate being underground. Well, something is definitely upset.
We're getting close.
Yeah, we are. I'm not sure I'm ready for this.
We'll need to stop at some point. Here would be alright.
Oh,
They left me here to rot. They'll not have me.
I went back to my optometrist with glasses. Turns out they had not been adjusted properly when they were given to me. Oh, main guy I deal with had not been there that day. Yay! Gotta be able to see. I'm so glad we got a camp. For just a sec. All right. So what do we know? We know Pennington ordered everyone who was sick into the mines. That's standard protocol. Then Not only did he stop the food, he walled everyone up, completely sealing them inside. Priests made it even worse. Before he walled himself up and somebody killed him. Then, Priest came back as a puppet. That's what my understanding so far. So who did Pennington put down here? I don't have a problem with them being sealed up. The sick would naturally try to escape otherwise. I have a problem with the food being cut off. Yeah. See, that's where I'm really torn too. Because standard operating procedure in that sort of circumstances, if you have an area like that where you can put the sick and you can completely quarantine them, that was what you did. So I don't have a problem with that. But the supplies being cut off to them, and not just them, but the ones that were the healthy ones, and the ones that might, be getting better. I mean, I don't want the sick ones to starve to death either. That's just cruel. But still. Yeah, the healthy ones are the soldiers. So, I mean... Who did he put down here?
This ivy is strong. Really strong.
You don't say.
We can't do anything about that. We don't have that yet. Not that it'll show me the underground. That's irritating too. What you can piece together, it sounds like Pennington was also trying to kill some rebellious soldier, although I'm not. Yeah, there's something else going on here. It's not just... I mean...
These chains, an echo, I think. A ghost left a fragment of their past here.
Is it you? Will you finally speak to me? Please let me go, Captain.
What? What are you?
Unchain me, Pennington.
You? No. No.
You will return and unchain me. Pennington, I will let you rest until you set me free.
Whatever skulks down here, Pennington's presence gives it life.
An old victim of Pennington's ruthlessness. But again...
That woman he jailed. Could this be all her? Her anger that binds it all.
Reminds me of the beast. She must have gone through a lot.
Remember the ghost who manifested out of the beast? Kate near wet herself. She called her Deborah.
Another ghost channeling the wrath of lesser specters. Can't be a coincidence.
Can't be a coincidence either that so far these big nasty ghosts are women. Betrayed women, I might add, but still, women. Nothing, can't see shit. Still can't see shit.
Can you see it?
Not yet.
I hear you. Pennington. Have you returned, Captain? At long last, will you free me?
What happens if we do?
Then I will crawl and climb and knock, and the captain will taste his own medicine.
You're Deborah, right? Pennington had you arrested and clapped you in chains.
A broken puppet, locked away, forgotten, down in the dark. Lift the heavy chains from her, free me.
If we do, will you talk with us?
Oh, shit.
No chit-chat then.
Here it comes.
I'm not even sure what...
I can see the weaker links.
Great. Good for you. I'm... Wrong button. This button. I cannot change my equipment in this context. Yeah, I didn't realize we were right here! Ah,
I don't think I'm harming this thing.
So close.
not really.
Her last strike weakened the chains. Free her.
Oh shit. Not sure. Oh hell. Shit.
Timing.
I know. I'm really at a loss is what I'm doing.
They will know the
even sure what I'm... Oh!
Timing.
Fuck.
I'll get this next time.
Done.
Overhead, the roof is crumbling.
Damn it!
Ow. Fuck.
The chains are coming undone. This is your chance.
What the hell? What the hell?
Release her!
So long I fear the light.
I think I said this before, but I wish it wasn't always a fact.
Atea? Atea! Come at me. Beat you all.
He accused me. Took away my freedom.
Where did you go?
Get over here!
Not it, not it.
Wrong one.
Yeah.
Free me!
I'll destroy you.
Maybe.
You pay for this. You will all pay.
Ow. Oh. Damn it.
Get this next time.
She's moving faster now. Fuck.
I can see the weaker links.
I know. But I only know of the one, so.
You cannot free me. I'll kill you, and they will be the next.
Fuck.
Bad timing.
You pay for this.
Yeah, yeah. Done.
Call on me, Red.
There it is. Fuck.
I'll kill you, and they will be the next.
Find me!
The darkness, it devours me. Eats me.
Atea? Atea! I'll free you once I've taken care of them.
chains. They dig through my bones.
Free me!
Wrong one.
Damn it.
Damn it!
Nope.
I need a sign!
This way! Thank you.
You pay for this! You will all pay!
Ow! Fuck.
I'll destroy you!
I can see the weaker links.
Where is it?
It's coming after anything standing in its way.
Yes, I understand that. I don't know where that went.
You'll all suffer like I suffered!
Where did it go? There. Shit. Shit.
Get this next time.
I will come for you, Captain!
Call on me, Ren.
How the fuck am I? How the fuck am I supposed to hit that? That's what I want to know. Like that, apparently. Oh, there's another one.
I
Ah!
can see the weaker links.
I know you can't.
I'll destroy you! I'll kill you, and they will be the next!
It's over. Go in peace.
No peace, no pardon, naught but darkness and decay.
No. All this must stop, and you must stop it.
Dark decay and the maddest words of the worst of men.
Whose words? Penningtons?
The worst of men.
When the maddening silence becomes the darkest night, the faintest voice is welcome as the dawn.
Deborah.
I think I got it.
I've had enough minds for a lifetime. Can we go now?
Oh. All right. Sure ain't missing nothing. Doesn't look like. All right, so I think I got it. Deborah and Kate.
What was that thing?
Puppeteer. Every dead thing we've met was controlled by its anguish. Sebastian especially. The miners were wronged, but the woman Pennington locked up is at the root of it all. So what now?
Both, but I don't know.
I don't know either, but eventually we'll have to pick a side.
Oh, Pennington is absolutely to blame here. That can't be the only. Okay, so. Kate loved Deborah. Pennington arrested and imprisoned Deborah on false charges. I think I'm gonna wait. Because I kind of want to upgrade that rifle that I have. But. So, Pennington locked her up, basically tossed her into the mine in chains. If I had to wager a guess, it's because Thixton did not approve of the relationship between Kate and Deborah, asked Pennington to do her a favor. Pennington did, and this is... No, I have a point, but... nowhere I can use it. So I guess we're gonna hold on to it. I want to know why as well. So he falsely accused her, then sealed her up and came killing everyone to stop her from getting... He killed her first. And then everyone in the mine, I think, is how that works. Is it going to let me fast travel? It is not. It is going to make me climb out of here. God damn it. Why? Ugh. How the fuck do I get out of here? Right, if the mine is sealed, she's trapped. The rest were all casualties. That's assuming, right. So... yeah. Because Jericho happened after New Eden. He was in New Eden. So Deborah's death happened well before Fort Jericho got sealed. The mines got sealed. And she died
What
in
is
there.
it?
The rush after the fight. It'll pass.
It's Sebastian, isn't it? You know I'm me, right? That I'm no puppet.
Aye.
Do you, though?
Aye. My head may say different, but I know it in my heart.
So he tossed her into the, basically into the bottom of the mine. And then sealed everybody else in there with her. Yeah, I guess. Something like that, yeah. I hope we find out. But Kate even said she was falsely... Kate said Deborah was falsely accused. And Kate didn't speak up, even though she knew better.
Fresh air. At last.
Fuck
You
yeah.
did well down there, young man.
Thank you, Master.
Might want to let me out those doors. Glad I thought to check over here. We're gonna find out what happened. For all that priests... Who the fuck killed priests? Did Pennington kill priests?
This is high treason. Give me the gun, Helen.
Oh dear.
Stay exactly where you are.
Here we are.
What do you hope to gain?
I'll bring back a little discipline for a start.
Taking my time.
Why, this is mutiny.
It is justice. Justice long denied.
Wait!
Thought you'd been killed in the mines.
Soon will all lie dead in the mines.
Neither one more word nor a move from you.
The mines are cleansed of their madness, which is more than I can say for this room.
You banished the thing in a pit. Truly? It's gone?
Yeah.
Aye, the puppeteer is no more. The siege is lifted. Don't get excited. You're still up to your neck in shite. You've still to answer for what you did, and what you did not.
I do not answer to civilians, nor to mutineers.
You will answer to the dead.
Once a woman in chains cried out and you did not listen. This is why you're cursed. Confess. Your future and the future of many depends on it.
I'll confess there is no future. I'll confess I led us here to make our final stand. And we still stand. To that I'll confess, and claim the credit.
We fall one by one.
Then we weep, we rage, but we stay loyal and true. Even the widows must stay true.
In fear you dither, guilt eats you. I don't care if he's what is dither maybe. Ow. I don't. Fine figure of a man standing tall with confidence of years of success on the battlefield. A leader of women and men, the captain stands out in a crowd. Now sleepless nights of bag to size anxiety leads him to fidget with his pocket watch. You're having connection issues? I don't know if he feels guilty or not. I think it's more regret because he knows he caused this thing, but regret that it came back to bite him in the ass.
In fear you dither while folk die. Soldiers will not long stay loyal to a coward.
I do not fear a future already written. The die is cast. I dither not. I hold. I hold and watch the end unfold.
There's more to this. An older guilt. A deeper fear.
We return with answers to find you in full mutiny. Why now, Helen?
Sebastian returned, disturbed. I thought he'd left you dead in the mines. Your mission had failed. I could no longer wait.
Fair enough.
Captain, why did you send Sebastian Priest down the mine?
I knew quarantine would be trying. A competent commander was required to keep order. Keep them alive long enough to recover. I chose my lieutenant. I erred. He was not competent. All died. Your husband was no hero, Mrs. Priest.
You murdered him and now you take his honour too. Another nail in your well-earned coffin, Captain.
So, Helen, thing is...
Not now. She's not ready.
Oh boy.
You may be to blame for the tragedy in the mines, Pennington, or you may not. But the puppeteer wanted you dead. Some years back, you accused a local woman of witchcraft. You locked her up. The puppeteer was quite angry about that.
At last the die stopped rolling and my number has come up. I'll tell it now. I'll tell it all.
Ooh, why did you accuse her? Or why can't you face her now? I want to know why he accused her.
When you slandered her, you knew there'd be a witch hunt. Why'd you do it?
There was no slander. It was true. She was corrupt. She was evil. And she was a school teacher. Someone had to think of the children.
It's horse shit, but he seems to believe it. We're getting closer to the truth.
You took her humanity, or you acted irrationally? The wooden duck floated, right? I want to say he acted irrationally. But he did take her humanity.
You acted irrationally. You blamed the plague on a witch, yet applied a quarantine. You recognized her in the puppeteer, didn't you?
I'm sorry, puppeteer? That's what was in the mines, wasn't it? And you knew, didn't you? For how long have you known?
What I know and you do not would fill a library.
Helen is misguided. Under Sebastian's malign influence, she will remain so. Yet Pennington is little better. Which way do you lean?
Depose the captain, or Helen is compromised. Both are true. However, Helen is compromised because of what fucker did.
I have faith in Helen Priest. Step down, Captain. Perhaps you may begin to wash your guilt away.
Do what you must, and face the consequences. Cast the die.
I will.
Fuck that.
You failed, Captain. As an officer, as a man. You brought a curse upon the people of New Eden. No. The fort needs a leader without blood on her hands. I'll do it. I'll place the blame where it belongs.
How Marif, how Gunjaw.
Life to the living.
Death to the dead.
Death to the dead.
When has a man seen and done too much? As a soldier, a leader, a father.
Down with tyranny. Justice prevails. If we are to survive, there is much to do, and survive we shall. For the record, beyond that door, Captain Pennington was tried and executed for his crimes.
We did what was needed. The story you tell is up to you.
Sebastian. We need to deal with Sebastian too. But there's Deborah.
Looks like the nightmare's curse is lifted here.
Job done.
Alright. So, what happened was that Captain Pennington accused Deborah of witchcraft. He was apathetic because he accused Deborah of witchcraft knowing what would happen to her. And then he tossed her in the mine. And then and when things started to go bad, he knew that it was due to Deborah because it called to him. It told him it was her. And he locked people down there anyway. And she was the source, not only the source of the plague, but he fed all those people to her, essentially. And he did nothing about it. He sat there and let the fort people just die because the dead kept coming to attack him. He just was letting them die because he felt that there was no way out. Because he knew what was in the mine and he knew what caused it, which was him. So I don't think he was necessarily apathetic, but very broken. He still he believed, for whatever reason, that she was evil. And if he'd caught Kate and her together in this time period, but if he admitted that he knew what was in the mine, he would have to admit what he'd done. Being evil and being, accused of witchcraft. Yeah. It's kind of a case where, religious intolerance, or the intolerance is born from religion.
Greetings.
Widow Ingersoll? Shall we trade?
I rather think we should, sir. What interests you?
We've still got neutral here, so that's good. I'm happy with that. What is this? Religion is born from intolerance too, I think. Some of them, anyway. Silver. I need silver. And I need linen. Hold on.
I must take...
Thank you for your visit.
Wrong button. I need 12 silver. Ah. Each weak spot hit with the rifle increases the damage of the rifle by 40%. That means I actually have to fucking hit the thing. We know how bad a shot I am. Especially if I gotta be moving. And it's reached Lilic status, so I can't. It'd be useful if I could remember to use it. I think I'd be better off buying the silver and upgrading my armor.
Greetings.
Widow Ingersoll? Shall we trade?
I rather think we should, sir. What interests you?
There we go.
I must take my leave.
And may God go with you.
There's another one. Oh yeah. Ferdinando. He doesn't like me much. But you know what? We'll go check on him. See if he's got anything. Oh, went past it. Sir. Where is the man? He doesn't like me much. He's not here either. Don't know what that is, but it's locked. Fine. Be their way. I don't care. Let's go pick up this thing. And then
You've saved our sorry asses, sir. Of that, there's no doubt. You've earned us a rare bit of rest, and that comes most welcome.
You all right, soldier? You look drop dead weary.
The dead don't sleep, do they? And me being asleep won't stop 'em coming.
The dead come no longer, but he's still terrified.
No, duh.
Can no one take your shift?
We're short-handed as it is. Besides, I can rest and keep watch at the same time. Old soldier trick.
Mm-hmm. What's going on? Or you're haunted.
All bullshit aside, what's going on?
Oh, what do you care? I have my problems and you have yours, so let me handle myself. I ain't important, and I don't deserve no help. Wasted time helping me anyway.
Oof.
You heard the man. He wants no help. I see no reason to force it on him. For now, at least.
As you were, soldier.
Interesting. What about you?
Mate? I'll be on my way. And may the way be good to you, mate.
So we'll have to come back, apparently. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna go rest at a shelter.
I'd like to help him. Old soldier and all.
All right. Let's start with his billet.
Okay. But we're not gonna do that. Maybe we will, but not today.
Right. Andrew's things. Where are you?
Alright, this is where we're gonna save it. Yep. This is what we're gonna call it. I will be back Sunday, Tuesday, and Friday. Sunday, I really want to do some more D2, but we really should get through this. We'll see how I'm feeling on Sunday. It'll be one of the two. But I appreciate you coming out, hanging out, watching me play video games badly. Death toll for the day is a big fat 0, which I'm surprised. I thought for sure I was going to die during that puppeteer fight. I'm really surprised I didn't. Which kind of frustrates me because I can't beat that fucking scourge on the beach. But it's about 5 levels above me no matter what I do. So, I don't know what to do about that. Anywho, I appreciate you. I will see you Sunday.